All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Because my last video I had to do some trimming because I went too long. So we're gonna hit the ground running with this surface area of pyramids. Super similar to our triangular and rectangular prisms. We're still finding the area of every single side and then adding them up. Um, Pyramids, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of triangles. So it's important that you remember to divide by 2. All right, so let's just jump right into some examples. All right. Once again, just do the best you can with your drawing. It doesn't have to be perfect. Still using nets. Hopefully it makes it a little bit easier for you. All right, so there is the net of my pyramid. Now this would be called a square-based pyramid, hopefully because you can tell it has a square base. All right, you have square bases, you have triangular bases, you can have a rectangle base, but it all depends on what the base is, what the bottom of that shape is. But this is a pyramid because all these sides are going to fold up to a point. Okay, so let me give you some measurements. All right, and that's all they're going to give me. Okay, so for this one. Um, so when this is all that they give me, we have to assume, because they didn't give us any other information, that this shape down here is a square. Because remember, they only give you one number. They're telling you, okay, all the other sides are going to be the same. So if all the other sides are the same, then if I do my square first, remember square is length times width, we're finding the area. So if this side is 3, that means this side right here is 3 as well. And I get 9. So the area of this one is 9. Remember, we go in and put it in and circle it so we know that it's done. And now I've got my 4 triangles. Now, what's really nice about square pyramids is, first of all, the square is easy to find because it's just length times width. But then, since it's a square, that also tells you that all 4 triangles are going to be the same too. So you just have to find one triangle and then you've got it for all 4. So remember, for a triangle, it's base times height divided by 2. So there's my chair. The base of my triangle is right here. Well, that's going to match this down here. So it's going to be 3. All right, so the base is 3. The height is 2, which gives me 6. And then I'm dividing by 2 because it's a triangle, and I get 3. So that tells me that this one's 3, this one's 3, this one's 3, and this one's 3. Okay? Well, I know that 3, 3, 3, 3 gives me 12. So then I would just have to do 12 plus 9, and I get 21. Okay? Let's look at number 2. All right, so this one's going to be a triangular-based pyramid. So let's see. Yeah, mine's off already, so don't be concerned. Yeah, most definitely not perfect. So let's see. All right, and that's all they give me. Okay, so if that's all they give me, then that means that all 4 triangles are going to be the same. Now, obviously, my drawing does not show that, but all 4 triangles are going to be the same size. So if I find one of them, then I've got all of them. So here's my chair. All right, the base of my chair is 5. The height of my chair is 6. So that gives me 30. But it's a triangle, so I have to divide by 2, and I get 15. which tells me that this one's 15 and all the others are 15 as well. So if I do 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15, or if I do 15 times 4, you'll get the same thing, which is 60. Okay? Last one. This is going to be a rectangle-based pyramid. We don't really see a lot of these, but I thought I'd show you just in case. Okay? Let me give you your numbers. Six. All right, so those are all the sides you'll need for that shape. So now we just need to find our area of each side so we can add it together. So obviously if it's a rectangle, these two sides are going to match, and then these two sides are going to match. And if you think about it, for a pyramid, they only gave me one height, even though I have all these other triangles. But if you think about it, everything comes to the same point. So it's going to be the same height, okay? So they won't have the same base since it's a rectangle, but they will have the same height. So it doesn't matter where you start. We'll start with our side triangles. So if my base is 4, the height of my triangle is 6. That gives me 24. It's a triangle, so I divide by 2, and I get 12, which means this one's 12. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see that very well. And then if I do my top and bottom triangles, so this base is 9. The height of it is still 6. I know that 9 times 6 is 54. And if I divide that by 2, I get 27. So this is 27, and this is 27. All right. Everything's circled except my rectangle, so I need to take care of that last. So rectangle, it would be this side's 9, this side is 4. I get 36. I do not have to divide by 2 because it's not a triangle. So then now that I can see that every face has a circled area in it, I know that I'm done. So all I need to do is add up all these numbers, add up 12, 27, 12, 27, and 36. And if I add all of those up, I get a surface area of 114 centimeters squared. Okay? I promise when you have like these questions on a real test or a real assignment, they'll be drawn better to scale. So if you're worried about not being able to see it clearly, don't worry. They usually do a pretty good job of making sure you can see all the sides and all the measurements.